Before we get started in the morning, we do what is called our huddle, where one person says the code of care, and then we all do a big cheer to get us pumped up for the day.
We show that we care by putting the needs of our customers first, and by always having a positive and helpful attitude, and by treating everyone and everything with respect. By living our code of values, we enjoy life in the process.
The main thing that we do at Blue Jay Irrigation is called an installation, which is where we install a lawn sprinkler system for anybody who wants one. There are many steps to installing that I would like to mention. We start by installing the main line 6 to 12 inches in the ground. Secondly, we pull in the zone lines. Thirdly, we install sprinkler heads coming off the zone lines. Here is a demonstration.
Alright, so this is your saddle here. Put it on your zone line. Just slip it over like that. Press down. Oh. Clicks in. This is your tap. It taps into the line. Line her up. Thread it on. You'll hear it click. And she's in. This is a 90 slip elbow, pretty sure. Just put her in there. And that's good to go.
Alright, so this is some swing pipe. And this guy right here just slips into this 90. And this 90 is hooked up onto this poly line, which is full of water. It's like a feeder line. So it just slips right in there like that. Clips in. And then take your cutters and you measure it up to the flag. Chop her off. And you take your head. This head's called a spray head. And it just sprays this little area here. And you just put it in the 90. Slips in like that. Line her up like that. And then after you backfill it. After you install all of the heads, you have to install the valves for the zones and hook up the controller. And you have yourself a system.
Okay, so on a solenoid valve, this is what turns each zone on and off. Water is pressurized on the flow side. This is the back side of the valve. There's a diaphragm inside the valve where water pours onto the diaphragm and keeps differential pressure so that the water will not flow through this unless pressure on top is released. To release pressure on top of the valve to get the water to flow through the valve to get the rest of the system, what the solenoid here does, when the wire is connected to the controller, it pulls a plunger up and the solenoid leaks water onto the diaphragm. And water rushes through the valve and through the zones. And that's how you activate each zone. Okay, so what we got here is a Rainbird controller. Just let me open it up here for a second. And what this does is it turns your system on and off. what we got inside here is a bunch of different settings. You can change it to odd or even days. You can increase the time in each zone. You can turn it on or off. You can put it on a manual setting or an automatic setting. Alright, this is a rain sensor. How the rain sensor works is it has a little cork inside. While it collects rain, the cork swells. As the cork swells, it hits a little micro switch. The micro switch then turns off your controller, which turns off your system. And as the day dries out, the cork shrinks, micro switch turns back on, and reactivates your whole system. And that's how a rain sensor works.
We did our final job of the year at a sports field, and we used all PVC pipe and parts. Alright, so what we have here is our Vermeer 3550. This is one of our smaller machines. We use this for trenches, and we backfill our holes with it. What we have here in our hole is our PVC fitting. We have our head in the hole, and after we have to backfill the head. Inventory is when we are all finished for the year. We have to count all the parts that are in our vans and in the shop.
of you.